I'm Dan Galushin. Welcome to another edition of Shootin' Plink. Well, today we're back with knives. In fact, a knife that we've been doing some shorts on. We did the unboxing of it on a short even. And what it is it's Wicing's no-spin throwing knife. They're about 10 inches long, just slightly longer than 10 inches, but not that much. And they weigh around 8 ounces, half a pound. Not too bad of a weight. When it comes to a knife that size, I like to have, as many of you know, 10 inches on up. And I hate to go below 8 ounces. I'd like something heavier. For one thing, it helps with my bad shoulder throwing them. I know you think heavier. Yeah, it does, because I don't have to put as much effort to it. The knife can do the battle for me. Anyway, here's one of them right here. You can see it comes in a sheath just like this. It has carrying straps so that you can carry it either down here, you can, however you want to do it. It'll actually hook on a backpack if you want it, something like that. And they're real easy to get out. You just pull them down like this and you got them. We're going to be using those. But here's the knife itself. It's got this and makes it look like it has a blade. Really, it doesn't. As you can tell, I'm rubbing it up and down my hand. They're not sharpened at all, which is good. That is very good. The only thing that should be sharpened more is this point. I don't know if you can see the way that's done, but yes, it's got a point this way, but I've seen a lot of no-spin with this sort of a point, and I just don't like them. When they hit, especially if you've got them going in just a little bit lighter, that's why I want them heavier, this point just kind of makes a blunt hole and poof, pops out, even on pine, which we're going to be throwing at pine. Again, they're no spin, and we're going to be throwing them at no spin, half spin, and full spin. And on those shorts, we've already done some no spin with all three at one time, by the way. And also some, and we did it on the unboxing, I think we threw it at no spin. But we also threw it at half spin, which you'd think it's a no spin knife. How good is it going to be at half spin? Very, very good, in fact. And then we're going to try to throw this thing from 16 feet, 16, 18 maybe feet. And we'll see how that works, because you hold it similar to a half spin like this, with the point way down here, but that's going to be down the line here. First we're going to go down and we're going to do some no spin throwing. And again, like I said, it's about half pound, so it's pretty good weight. It's good for flipping around like that. If you want to flip it, they toss real good, where if you just, like if you got the wrong end, you can, whip it around and go this way with it. Works well for one hand that way. So let's go down and do some no spin. Okay, we're going to go with some no spin, and then I'll show you how I hold it. Not too bad of a grouping, pretty doggone tight. Now I'll get them and I'll show you how I held those, and if you'll notice, I flipped one around. I'll show you why. Got very tight grouping, in fact. Take them both out at the same time, those practically went in the same hole. Now, the way I held it was just like this, so that my finger axis is kind of a spring. And you'll notice I got it this way with the tapered edge downward. And that's what happened. I had it like this, and then I flipped it around on that one throw. I don't like throwing this with it upward. Why, I'm not sure, but it just doesn't stick right, and I kind of think it's something to do with that point. So now let's move back to distance in behind you here, and then we're going to do a full spin. Before we go back to do the full spin, we're going to do a half spin, but I got a bucket full of stakes down here that I'm going to move first, so let me do that. Okay, now we're going to do some half spins. There we go. All of them in there, two of them right dead center, as you can see. That one actually goes into the center too, because the point's here, and the 3" is always a bullseye on one of these. And again, I'll show you how I threw it. Had it just like this, tip, and that was a half spin. Now we're going to go back and do a full spin. Okay, that wasn't too bad. got one dead center bullseye, another one on the edge of the bullseye, and the other one a little bit high, but got them in there, and that's full spin. Next distance we're going to go is back to about 16-18 feet. We're going to do a double spin, and then I'll show you how I threw those. Oh, and by the way, on this one, to throw it full spin, I use this right down here, like this. Actually kind of stuck into my palm. That's what I did for that one. Okay, I decided to move the camera back here because it was in the way. It was in the way on the last time, but really in the way this time. So let's see what happens. And there is a certain way that I'm throwing these. Okay, the one was a little bit to the outside, but we got two right in the center. Now I'm going to move you up there, and I'm going to show you what I did. I grabbed the outside one for you. It was not stuck in that good, and it's only, I think, the weight of this, and if it had been a little bit heavier, might have even stuck better. But it was only stuck right to about here, just the point on the inside. Now I'm going to show you how I threw them from back there that far. And as I said, at least I did get two in the center. Some of those, that one looks like it's stuck in just a little bit further. It must have been the whatever. But again, you know how I talked about when I was no spin throwing, I was doing it this way with this blade end downward, or blade side I should say. But this time I'm doing it just the other way. I've got it like this. I've got my thumb here, and I position it right in to that, see that spot in there? I position my thumb right into there, got the point just about right here, and that's how I throw it from that longer distance. But that's anyway how you do it from that distance, or at least I do. Another person might have to do it just a wee bit different. And I already showed you how I did the spin and the no spin and the half spin. So how do I rate these knives? I always hate giving ratings, period. I would give them a 4, due to the fact that this point, I'd like to have that a little sharper, and it's sharp enough, but if I can do this with it, it's not sharp enough. If I can't do that with it, then I'm stupid, because I'm putting my pry right through my thumb. Anyway, that's what we did with it. This is the Viking no spin spike, whatever you want to call it. It's the Wicing. Did I say Viking? Anyway, it's W-I-C-I-N-G, if you can see that on the side. And it's a pretty doggone good knife, really. Very, very good for no spin like this, and very good for half spin. Until next time, shoot safe, throw safe in this situation, and have a great day of plinking.